When all these pieces come together, the true meaning emerges. Years ago, a man painted a picture from his imagination. It was extraordinary, filled with secrets beyond comprehension. At the time, it was just a painting, but today it is much more. The Mona Lisa. Who is this Mona Lisa? What is she? How old did she live? What was hidden beneath her mystical smile? We will get to that, but is it necessary to exaggerate the Mona Lisa so much? Some look at the painting and say, "This is just a woman." Others see it as more than a woman. They see it as art. Because the Mona Lisa was moved to different studios, completed over 16 years with meticulous detail, designed using the golden ratio, stolen twice in 500 years, and once attacked with acid, it is unique. But that's not the only thing that makes it unique. The Mona Lisa was a model. This masterpiece summarized Leonardo's greatest abilities as a painter. Da Vinci, who painted less than 20 works in his life, is said to have hidden secrets in his paintings, just like in The Last Supper. What fascinates us is the encryption used in his notebooks and works. Leonardo wrote his text backward so that they wouldn't be stolen or easily read. He also arranged some of his important notes in a mixed way, organizing parts as he wished. A simple encryption, you could say. Looking at all this, one might call him paranoid, but maybe he had to do it. Pascal Cotte explored the depths of the Mona Lisa using a reconstructed scanning environment. At 240 million pixels and 13 light wavelengths, the painting's 4 layers were revealed with modern technology. Infrared reflections on the upper right showed the thinness of the paint layers in the fixed canvas. X-ray on the lower left revealed consecutive paint layers and accidental marks during drawing. Ultraviolet fluorescence on the lower right showed the final state of the painting, and the upper left displayed its current appearance. Earlier investigations had noticed some details. Now it was time to reveal the secrets hidden in the details. Researcher Stevenson and his team produced an ultra-high-resolution copy of the painting and studied it for days. One day, just under the bridge on the right, they noticed something. When clarified, it appeared to be a figure. The numbers 7 and 2. When they focused on the eyes, faint lines were seen. Looking closer, the right eye had the letter L, and the left eye had S clearly visible. The letters L and S and the number 72 raised many questions. To understand their meaning, researchers searched for a small town called Bobbio, behind the Mona Lisa. It is well known that Leonardo had been there before. The edges of the painting closely resemble the medieval castle in the town. The winding river, the high hills, and the stone bridge on the right. Don't be surprised by the similarity of the bridge. It was drawn horizontally for a better view, even though it appears vertical. The flood in 1472 heavily damaged the bridge's arch, and it was restored. This makes the number 72 significant. This exactly corresponds to Leonardo's lifetime. Did he place this number deliberately, or was it a coincidence? No one knows why he added it, but everything Leonardo drew or included is believed to have meaning. What do the letters L and S mean in your eyes? L could mean Leonardo, but what about S? To answer this, we need to look at Leonardo's life. When Leonardo was 10, he took a poor boy named Gian Giacomo Oreno as his apprentice. Later, due to his mischievous and bad behavior, Leonardo called him Salai, meaning little devil. Many believe Salai was Leonardo's inspiration, apprentice, lover, or maybe all three. Leonardo depicted Salai in several paintings. Could they have had a relationship? Salai's portrait could contain interesting secrets, and indeed it did. When compared to the Mona Lisa, her nose, chin, facial features, and smile were remarkably similar. Could this be a coincidence? Who was the Mona Lisa, a woman we never heard of? With a family we don't fully know? The answer was closer than expected. The truth is, Leonardo initially didn't care much about his apprentice, but later they grew close and became lovers. Knowing this would have endangered their lives, as same-sex relationships were forbidden at the time. Leonardo and Salai had to keep it a secret forever, and they did. But Salai wanted Leonardo to show that the only person worth recognition was him. Maybe Leonardo wanted this too. He couldn't do it directly, but he found a way. To recreate Salai under another name and face. The perfect disguise. He carried the painting with him and secretly worked on it in many studios over 16 years. It had to be perfect. The nose, the facial features, all similar, but unrecognizable. He made subtle changes and completed the painting with meticulous care. The name could not be Salai. Many people knew his nickname. Instead, he encoded it as Mon Salai, meaning my little devil. Mon means my in French. Leonardo hid this monumental secret in the Mona Lisa painting, and the S in the I made sense. It may seem like a conspiracy theory, but when the pieces come together, the truth appears. The painting was not only hiding secrets. We also found that Leonardo used mirror techniques to embed hidden messages in the Last Supper. For example, the bread and hands in the painting correspond to musical notes forming an unsolved melody. Leonardo's self-portrait is also hidden subtly. While the Illuminati was founded in the 18th century, Da Vinci lived in the 15th century. But the single eye symbol is known from the Torah and represents the Antichrist, believed to be served by the Illuminati. Da Vinci, often considered irreligious and symbolic, may have been pointing to this. When the Mona Lisa is flipped and zoomed in, it seems three-dimensional, and she seems to look at us. Mirroring the painting from the edge gives the impression of a strange, leadership-like figure. As I said, we are not the ones who created or imagined it. It was Leonardo. Our goal is to uncover what he hid from different angles. The Mona Lisa and the Last Supper prove that Leonardo da Vinci was a genius, showing us perfection through intelligence, mathematics, and philosophy. Whether there are more secrets or just our interpretations, observing and interpreting reminds us to sometimes push our boundaries in life. Who knows, maybe more secrets will be revealed. When you look at the Mona Lisa, what do you see? If you want more videos like this, show me by liking this video.